for those of you who haven't been around for the whole journey, this group has been going now for probably just short of 2 years, I guess. And we've actually, I think, been quite productive over that period. We produced one paper that was a bit of an introductory one, and then spawned 2 pieces that were both offshoots of that initial piece. And I guess it'll be interesting to see where we go next beyond these 2 as we sort of continue to try and find ways to resource our industry around AI and its applications in the mining sort of sector. So the 2 pieces that sort of came out of that original work, we kept bumping up against these topics, and so they seemed like good targets for us to tackle as a next piece. Was basically implementation of AI. There's a whole stack of things to be considered around that, and then also the open data sets, because obviously data is a pretty key consideration to do any of this sort of work and to explore and try and gain insights. You just need data. So looks like we've got the open data sets one up here first. Rob, are you the willing victim here to provide us with an update as to where things are at?
Yep, sure. Nice and simple today. Basically, yeah, I mean, we're trying to tackle 2 different parts to the open data sets: the business aspects and the technical aspects. And we've been working through that over the last couple of months. We've had a lot of good volunteers, good content added in. And then we basically got to the point of making a decision for Francine, the GMG technical writer, to come in. She's going to give it a light edit, but basically to bring it together, give it one voice, try and make it consistent to a large degree with some of the other GMG documents. But I say a light on one because the purpose then is to basically get some cross-pollination of ideas, if you like. People taking other sections, getting different people in to review it, and if there's stuff that's been missed. So yeah, we're at that stage just now, so it's a bit of a breather. No pressure on Francine, but yeah, we're expecting it soon, Francine. And then yeah, we go through a chunkier review phase. It's not a final review at all, but we're still looking for ideas and people to contribute in the next few weeks.
Okay, just a quick question for you, and maybe others may have some questions around this one. If you do, throw them in the comments or shout out. But I would just one thing, because this has been an interesting project, Rob. I know you've just perhaps a quick thought or 2 from you about what's been really good about it and what's been really challenging about it.
I think just getting the good parts have been the fact that we've got a lot of people together who kind of are of the same mindset. I think why can't we do this? Why hasn't it been done? I can't believe that we're in the year 2000 and we're having to have this conversation in mining, especially when there's a lot of other industries have been there already and producing some good stuff. And I shout out to there are a number of mining companies who have actually gone through that process, but they're few and far between. And I think when we started this, our initial ideas were we'll go out and we'll collate the data sets that are there, because there must be lots. And I think that's when we just found how big a problem this was, because there weren't lots. We have collated what we can. What we found on an online spreadsheet. So if anyone finds any other ones, please add them. But I think that just underlined the issue that there wasn't an awful lot out there. And so, we always thought of 3 stages of this project. We always thought of that initial, what's there, then a document to help mining companies consider the idea of producing this set of data, and some help around how to do it. And then the final bit was, well, where do we store this? What's a repository look like? I think this second part is really all the more important now that we've found that the biggest challenge is that there isn't very much there at the moment, and so what we're hoping for is we're hoping to kind of ignite a few flames in different organisations, and hopefully get that enthusiasm going, get some data sets out there, give some good guidance for people to feel they're not alone. I think is a big thing there.
Thanks for that, Rob. And I think one of the other things that I might add to what Rob has said is that it's been one of the key goals of GMG is not to reinvent the wheel. So we want to tap into other resources as they exist and try and support them, and also find ways to provide access to them for our sector. It's been heartening to see there is a lot of stuff out there. It's obviously a bit discreet and in little pockets, but we've certainly been great to see some people quite willing to be quite open-handed with their stuff